Hi and welcome back to my film and TV channel. We're all staying safe and well, and we're going over to Netflix today for a kids' film. Yeah, I mean, I suppose we can call this a family film. You can certainly watch it with your kids and grandkids. A little bit more of that in a moment. We've got something called Chickenhare and the Hamster of Darkness. Yes, this is on Netflix. A PG rated, 91 minutes. Yeah, not too overly long. Perhaps 10 minutes less might have been okay, but that's fine. Fair enough. Action, adventure, animation. 28th of June 2022. All these scores and comments that I'm going to read to you now, which are not a lot. It's quite new. Rotten Tomato audience, 4.2 out of 5, so they like it. Only Joe Public, that's 8.4 out of 10. Internet Movie Database, that's the other little public thing we look at, 6.3 out of 10, so that's okay. That's all right, not as high as Rotten Tomatoes, but still okay. 965 people have bothered to leave a score or review. 647 scored it between 6 and 9, and 177 between 2 and 5. Bit miserable. 79% positivity, so we'll take that, won't we? Of course, it's a computer animated, as they always are these days, adventure comedy produced by N-Wave Pictures. Yeah, they do a good job. Directed by Ben Stassen and Benjamin Musquet, based on the graphic novel Chickenhare by Chris Grine. Yeah, I have a feeling the graphic novel is a little bit darker than we get with this. So obviously, if you're expecting a bit more adulty, it's not. I say, I don't know. I've never not watched a graphic novel. Let me know, guys, if it's worth a read. But I've read a couple of little where they show you little pages, and just it looks quite a bit more grown up, perhaps, than what we get in this film. I think the original is in German as well. I think this has been put into English, so I think the German version's got some harsher language in it as well, from reading between the lines and reading what other people are saying. This follows the adventures of the coming-of-age journey of Chickenhare, a one-of-a-kind hero, aren't we all? Born half chicken and half hare, well, perhaps not one of those, who is eager to fit in and to become an adventurer in spite of his differences. Yes, so obviously we've got a moral to the tale, which always has to be these days. I don't know why. Kids don't need to be spouted out a lot. They can make their own minds up with things, but hey, it's nice. It's a nice tale. Starring the voices of, not people I've really heard of. Buddy Vedder, Danny Fessenfeld, Dante Paris, Joe Ockman, Jordan Tartakow, and Mark Irons. I don't know if he's any relation to Jeremy. I have no idea, but that's the voices. I don't know any of those guys. My apologies. And some critics' reviews. As I said, there's very little out there at the moment. Roger Moore didn't like it, from Movie Nation, one of the guys we quote a lot. Said some splendid design and a couple of very clever sight gags, but dull. If you're old enough to read reviews, you might want to leave this on for the kids and find something else to do elsewhere in the house. Or you can watch it with the kids and do something else, but more on that in a second. Yeah, it is a good point. I think you just need a little phone handy. The kids don't mind. The kids will be watching it quite happily. You can stand with them and do the ironing while you're watching it, and they're sat in the settee watching whatever. There's ways of watching films. You don't have to be totally involved, do you? I don't know, is that just from my experience? Jennifer Bourget of Common Sense Media. Yes, that's a very highfalutin name. Based on the graphic novel, she says, series by Chris Grine. This is a colourful, often funny take on a classic adventure story. So she liked it. Roger didn't. She did. Why not? So yeah, good fun for the kids, I think, and that's what we're all saying. Right, my thoughts, guys. Only a short one today. It's not. I mean, it's aimed at the family market, but there's not really that much in it for the adult once you get past the sort of homages. Nice little homage. If you want to check it out and watch for the homages to what film the homage, sort of little Easter eggs in it. There's that ability. There's some okay ones in it. So if you want to concentrate on finding those and make a bit of pen and paper next to you to find how many you can find, makes it interesting for the adults. But so. It's not really aimed at the adults in the family. There's no real adult humour that the kids go over the kids' heads, that some of these classic animations have over the years. But it's just some nice little cute heroes. But as I say, it's not enough really for perhaps some older watchers to avoid dozing off, especially if you've done an early shift like me and you're watching at night. It's mid-afternoon. nothing wrong with you dozing off as long as you don't snore and the kids don't notice. It's fine. But as I say, it's not really aimed at the adult market, the family market, this one. But there are ways around it. Easy on the eye. Kids should be okay with it. And as I say, just watch it and have your phone handy to do some surfing or checking on things while you're watching it, or do something else while you're watching it. You can still have fun and be with the kids watching it under various reasons, but it's certainly not a cinema one, thankfully. So straight onto Netflix, straight onto the streaming services. I think I would have been a little bit bored in the cinema watching it, but yeah, great for the kids, and that's perhaps how it should be. But as I said, let me know about these graphic novels. Are they a bit more adulty? Let me know, guys, if you know. Anyway, so I'm going to give it a watchable score. I'm going to give it a standard 6 out of 10. Let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please, you and your family stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.